Hello, my name is Plazukas, and this is a developer update. And just to be clear, I am the only one working on this game, and I expect to hopefully hire somebody in the next couple of months. But if not, it will be me, and if I do hire somebody else, I'll let you guys know. But let's just get into the game. I pushed an update this morning, and I feel very confident that this will be the last update I do for the demo outside of the beta, which will happen hopefully June, July, August timeframe. And I'll probably either use the demo or a version of the demo to do the actual beta for the online portion of the game. But let's get in here and actually just do a random deck. We'll do one match with some of the new changes that I added to the demo. I think aesthetically it looks a lot better than it did previously. I also, in the last update, maybe it's not very noticeable, but these locations now spawn independently for each player. So this location is different than this location. And that's going to matter once I actually release the game, and you'll understand that this location is going to be very similar to what you've seen in games like Marvel Snap. Um, Ultimately, it's not like board control, but it's going to randomize each gameplay so that it's different for every time you play. And it's going to be different for you, and it's going to be different for the opponent. And I'm going to have to balance that. Obviously, I'm going to have to make really difficult choices regarding, what kind of benefits these locations have. But ultimately, that is a choice that I think is very important for the long-term success for the game and just keeping everything, as fresh as possible. I've also added or begin to added icons for each of the different abilities. Fury has it. Taunt has its own. Now protection actually signifies what it looks like so that people understand that you can only attack the taunt. You can't attack the protected. So hopefully that is very clear. The horsey can obviously still do that, but it's on a random roll, so you may not get a success rate, which I did not. So I don't want to attack that just yet, so I'm just going to wait and see what the AI does. The AI has been very responsive this update. I'm very happy with the AI, and I've managed to, I think, effectively get it so it doesn't stall. And if it does, it's going to do it less often than it did in the past. And that was an issue that we were having previously. So let's give this Fury. I keep on saying, let's give it Fury. The targeting here on the hero is a little bit still of an issue. I have to work on that as well. All right. And I think that'll end the session. So let me just finish this off by playing the rest of my... See, this is a spell damage one. This should do for 4. It does 4 damage, so it adds the additional benefit. So it seems like I've got to a point where everything in the game is working as described. Obviously, there's some going to be lost in translation, but I've tried to double, triple check the demo to ensure that this is a complete tease or test of the game for when it actually goes live in December, including avatars, card backs. I don't know if it tracks data. I haven't actually checked that. Changing decks, you can even not even have to have essentially a water deck. You can change it up as much as you want as long as you have a hero in there, which may be a problem for some people to understand. And I'm hopefully when I actually do the release, I'll be a little bit more clear, or it won't allow you to actually build a deck without a hero. But I've reduced the amount it costs to purchase these because that is something that I'm going to get rid of by the time it releases. All these are going to be available inside the game. That's just another system I have to work around right now until I fix that part of it. So that's the demo part of it. Let me show you the live client that I'm working with currently. And like I said, I'm most likely not going to push another update for the game proper. And now I'm going to go, not dark, but I'm going to go silent for a while. I may do updates that are a bit different. I might show gameplay to some extent, but I'm not going to continue to update my progress because at some level I do want it to be a a surprise, a secret, essentially. So let me open this up. There's not much that have changed here, and I'm just going to show this very briefly. But I did add something already in the span of 24 hours, and I'm going to be adding a lot more in the span of a week or two. I was supposed to take a break in February, but I'm actually going to take a break at the end of beginning of March. All right, so let me show you this live client. 1 second. Let me post this up here. Okay, so as you can see here, not much has changed. Obviously, on my client, I can essentially play adventure and multiplayer, and they've been unlocked for me now for testing purposes. So, but here's the difference. Okay, I've added actually a new card, equipment, right? So in this game, you're gonna have creatures, spells, locations, traps, heroes, equipment. And we'll see what happens in the future. I've also added this in the newest build. This is going to hopefully serve as a way to basically click on these and it'll show a video. It'll have a narration for each of these cards, or at least specifically some of the more prominent or more hero class cards. I have the leaderboard here on my client. But like I said, I'm going to continue to update this client now that I don't have to worry about the demo version. But that's out there. It's been tested. It may still have some issues. There may not be all the spelling or grammatical correct or sentence structures and stuff like that. And I do apologize, but I'm very happy with that product. Finally, as of today, check it out. My name is Plazukas. This is a dev update. I'm the only developer. And when I actually get new employees, I will let you know so that you can be very aware of the progress and what is expected in December for my release. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.